Hey everybody, before we get started with the finale of Uncharted 2, I just need to give you all a quick heads up about some technical difficulties that we had during this episode. Thankfully, everything went right for the first 45, 50 minutes or so, which covers the entirety of the end game and the end credits. Everything went flawlessly, no issues, so all of the really important meat and potatoes of this episode came out completely unmarred. However, once we started looking at some of the remaining concept art, after we'd completed the game and looking at some other bonus features and stuff, our recording crashed twice in a row. The first time we caught it relatively quickly, and I was able to correct it, and at the time when it crashed that time, we were just looking at concept art, so it was fairly easy for me to just go and get replacement footage to, slap in there, and it just kind of connects relatively seamlessly. You'll know when we've switched to that new footage because suddenly the game audio will be muted because the music that was playing when we were looking at it, on the day of, and the music that was playing when I got the replacement footage wouldn't have matched up, obviously. However, once we start looking at some of the cheat codes and bonus features that are available in actual gameplay, it's significantly harder for me to replicate the footage. What we do have is that during the recording, for reasons that I'm not going to get into right now because they're kind of silly and complicated, I had a recording of my entire computer screen running. So we do have a very, very small resolution image of where the recording was being monitored, plus a little alert window saying that the recording has crashed, which none of us noticed immediately, because for other reasons I'd screwed up the setup that day and the window wasn't in a spot where that notification was just gonna be really obvious in my face off to the side while we were filming. So unfortunately didn't catch it for a few minutes, but you will at least be able to kind of see what we're doing, just at a very low resolution and with the bottom, kind of left-hand corner of the screen cut off by a notification saying the recording has crashed. The very, very ending of this episode is also going to get chopped up a little bit just because during the very ending of the recording, I said some stuff about the future of the show and the production which are no longer accurate as of now with the release of this episode, so I'm just gonna kind of cut around those bits, and I'll be back again later on to share more accurate, up-to-date information. That's all I've got for now. I will be cutting in again much, much, much later on in this episode, but you're not gonna hear from me again for about, 50 minutes, an hour or so. I mean, you're gonna hear from me, but the me that was sitting on the sofa with Aidan and Joey recording. There's not future editing Jacob coming back and telling you stuff in post. This version of me, you won't hear again for about an hour. So please enjoy the finale of Uncharted 2.
I brought it up earlier when we were doing the sync test, and I saw Resonance of Fate. Explain yourself. I had to explain myself because of Tokyo
Resonance
Mirage
of
Sessions.
Fate was on sale on the store and a couple of other things, and I was just looking for different things to kind of explore. That's a game I looked at back in the day when it came out because it looked kind of vaguely interesting. It got mixed reviews, but I was I wouldn't do that while you're standing right next to it.
I wasn't gonna shoot. I was just looking at it. It was moving.
So this fight here. If you leave them to each other, the Guardians and the bad guys will pick off each other's numbers a little bit. I will point out that to the left and right of this arena, those urns, that is shootable, explodable resin in those. In addition to the stuff that's up on the walls.
Okay.
So right there, the stuff that big guy's standing next to, that's explodable.
Okay.
I kind of want to see this play out.
Yeah.
Modern military firepower is no match for ancient juice, I guess. There we go, you did it. Don't worry about it.
You got one coming up the side over here, too.
I sure do. The problem is my ammunition count.
Yeah, Resonance of Fate is a game that I saw stuff about at the time, and I was like, it looks interesting. And I pulled up an LP, and I got bored real fast because that game has awful opening. But I thought it's cheap, and I'm just looking for kind of stuff to. I think I was actually on the opposite side. I think you were safe.
Could have been.
I was just looking for stuff to just potentially clown with, and so I got that and a couple of other things. Potential stream games or potential just look at and maybe make something about games, and that was just kind of one of the things I wound up doing. Chloe is very brave.
She is.
That guy took a grenade to the face.
He sure did, dude.
All things considered, he took it like a champ. I mean, I know he's dead, but he did a 10 out of 10 backflip.
I hadn't used a shotgun today.
Did you see there's a stream that's called the stop sign stream or something, and it's some stop sign in some neighborhood somewhere that just everyone rolls through or doesn't stop at.
No, I haven't.
And some guy set up a camera in his window that's just pointed at that stop sign. And it's Twitch chat is taking bets on whether or not cars will stop. How many cars it'll be until someone actually stops or if they'll stop. It recently got kind of big. Some people who I think it was actually one of the 100 Thieves guys actually talked about it. We were making jokes about 100 Thieves earlier. One of their producers or editors or something tweeted about it, so it wound up getting viewership.
What?
Now you fought the normal fight. You have to do some. You have to fight a couple more.
The guys with
Yetis. Call them zombies.
Yeah,
I
was about to call them zombies, but yeah, they have the slings. That's what I was talking about before. The weapon that we don't get to use. There's a couple down here as well, Joey.
Yep, I'm aware.
There's one with the sling, and then there's I think 1 or 2 just running around. There's a bunch of resin around though. There's a lot of exploitable resin in this area.
The only thing is like.
Well, I don't have a lot of range right now.
There you go.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, that hurt him. That worked, kinda.
Not really.
It hurt him. It didn't kill, but it hurt him. You don't know how much.
Put down.
Hey, did it. Sweet.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll be needing this.
Oh.
Oh, they freaking hurt each other. Hell yeah. One of them had a misfire and it hit the other one. They're gonna do it again. Yeah. Just keep hitting each other. Ah, they screwed up that time. I mean, they did it properly that time. It was really good the first time.
20 kills with a crossbow.
Wahoo. Is Residence... Is that the one where there's like...
It's the gun JRPG.
I was gonna say it's the gun kata one. I remember at my friend's wedding, dude brought his laptop and was playing that.
Yeah, it had a remaster recently. It is... I'm probably gonna make a video about it. It is one of the weirdest systems I've ever seen for JRPG combat, and it's like... And it has one of the worst open... It has like a cool like opening FMV, and you're like, oh sweet, I'm into this. And then the game starts, and it's like, huh? What? It throws you in, like, it has an opening cutscene, and then it's like 1 year later, and then there's just like no cutscene. You're just thrown into the world, and there's no immediate tutorial. You have to find the tutorial. You can accidentally walk into random encounters without doing the tutorial, which I did. Yeah. And Joey, oh look, hold on, go back. Those candles aren't lit. That's a complete change of pace from the original game.
Oh my gosh.
The freaking, I found a random encounter before I got the combat tutorial, and I got killed by 3 standard grunts. Because I literally could not figure out how to shoot the gun.
All right.
Oh man.
It was that bad. It's a weirdo system. I haven't gotten far enough to have any further comment on it though. I installed it like a week ago at time of this recording. I got some other stuff that I was honestly more interested in, but I just haven't gotten to it yet.
So let's take a look at this.
There really do be a lot of unlit candles.
So Aidan, kind of one of the jokes in the first game is that there are 1,000 candles on the island and they are all lit.
Every one of them.
Who lit them? Was it the pirates? Did the pirates that were fighting stop and light all these candles? Or were all these candles up to the ceiling 500 years ago and they've just now melted down to where they are at this point?
Yeah. Candles at the ceiling sounds like a fire hazard.
Yeah, I would think so. I think candles left lit for 500 years in any capacity will probably be a fire hazard.
Then again, I mean, if all of your shit's made out of stone, like...
You just keep going up and up. Ooh. Religious.
Yes, foreign.
All right, we're almost
mystical.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, some of the later games get more into like the actual like legends. Lost Legacy especially. A lot of it's kind of made up in Lost Legacy, but some of it's real.
Magnificent.
Touch it.
Now let's smash it
Shoot
and get
it.
the hell out of here.
Wait. Something's not right.
Don't touch it.
What do you mean?
No.
I'd be sticking my hand right in there.
No.
My left hand, though.
Yeah, not the good one.
Sapphire, it's amber.
Amber.
Yeah, fossilized resin. It's tree sap. Wait a minute.
What is it?
You gotta be shitting me.
Hello, Nate.
I hate it when he does this.
Tell me about it.
I just want to drink
I've
that.
missed it.
Missed what?
There's not actually a stone. It's the resin, the sap from the tree of life.
Okay, hold on. Now you've lost me. This tree.
No. That tree.
Wow.
It's a good music cue. I'm a fan.
There he is. Lazarević.
He's headed to the tree. Oh my god. The black teeth.
What?
The black teeth on those guardian things and the bodies in Borneo. They ate the resin, and it changed them somehow.
And you think that's what Lazarević is planning to do?
You really want to wait
Uh-oh, I
around
saw a
and find out?
man.
Bravo, Sherlock. Well done. Flynn? Jesus.
Oh, Harry.
What's the matter, mate? Disappointed Lazarević beat you to it? I'm afraid you just missed him. Figured I'd stay behind and wait for you to come join my little party.
What are you talking about?
Maybe that's what old Zoran wanted all along, eh? He's cleverer than he looks.
Oh, we can still stop him.
Elena, don't.
Oh, we can help you.
Sorry, love. This isn't a movie. And you're not the plucky girl who reforms the villain and saves the day. It's just not done like that.
Flynn, listen to me.
Parting gift from Lazarević. Pity he took the pin.
Get back!
Elena!
Now, Flynn, you probably could have thrown that away from yourself.
Well, he's already dying. I mean,
Sure, but then what's with the spite here? There's no need to do this to Elena.
Oh my god.
Elena!
You don't even know her.
Okay, you're gonna be okay. Come on, we're gonna get you out of here.
She got it bad.
Stop, Lazarević, go!
Not a chance. Come on.
oh, so we can't save Jeff, but we can save her.
Oh, we're gonna try.
We gotta make her drink
This
the
is
juice.
Chloe's character arc. This is Chloe's to learn to maybe I should stop being a selfish asshole.
We gotta go drink that jungle juice.
Shit!
It's all right. I've got her. You cover us.
All right, this way.
So climbing or shooting.
Lazarević.
yeah, climbing or shooting.
Uh-oh. Hey, they gave me some ammo back, at least.
Clear the way.
My pistol.
Yeah, this bit is you're feeding you the sniper rifle here. This is a long range, but with this crossbow, you're actually pretty well set for this.
Oh, no.
Other than getting staggered. Oh boy,
You're kidding.
too bad, Joey.
Oh, man.
Better luck tomorrow.
Oh, hey, fellas. Hey,
They blocked you. You tried to save yourself, and it didn't work.
Alright, we're just gonna...
Yikes! All right.
No, we're good.
Sweet.
I thought I had my pistol.
Oh well, you tried. I can't believe that you
What,
did
I
not
haven't
get
had
killed
my
during
head
that
taken
sequence
off?
yet.
My goodness. Okay. Okay, you can have that. Stop! Stop doing that to me. Goodness gracious. I get it. I'm not good at this game. You don't have to rub it in. Okay, you guys... I don't like you guys back there.
This is the last stand. They're defending their boss who went down to get the jungle juice.
I really thought you just threw a grenade next to yourself, and I was like, Joey.
No, I'm good. I'm good at video games.
Not necessary. Honestly, Aiden, the lack of confidence is like, it's a little disappointing.
Man, you say not necessary. Oh, daggum. You say not necessary reminds me of an absolutely legendary screenshot from. I think it was Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
It was somebody. It was just somebody was like healer question mark. Like there wasn't one, and you just see a guy with an edgy name go unnecessary, and then it shows him at the end of the game, and is like on fire for 94% of the match. Like he completely carried them. And he's playing Reaper.
Of course, yeah. No, when you said some guy with an edgy name,
I'm not fine.
yeah, I knew that was good. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's gonna kill. Maybe Joey said I know something I don't, but I feel like I put some time into this game.
No!
I'm pretty sure that's gonna kill.
I thought that was checkpointed. Give me these grenades.
Yeah, I would say thin out the guys with machine guns, so they're not peppering you, so you don't get your aim thrown off, and then use the.
But they're doing
And
it.
then use the crossbow on the armored guys. Get the other guys first with the pistols, grenades, and sniper rifle rounds. Then use the crossbow.
Like you did that one time?
I don't have enough ammo to be doing that right now because I got 15 shots.
Oh, okay, well, I didn't realize that. I'm not a pro gamer.
Yeah, that's right. I have that.
Apparently she can't read numbers either. It's pretty disappointing, honestly.
Look.
This is why she wasn't in any of the Kingdom Hearts playthroughs after Kingdom Hearts 2, guys. She can't read higher than 2. Can't count higher than 2.
You're kidding me.
Granted, Tetsuya Nomura can't count higher than 2 either, so it's really the same difference.
Don't worry, I got this. I do not want that weapon. Okay, grenade. We're gonna do it good this time.
Yeah, the crossbow's like, it's good for the armored guys, so I would say thin the guys out who are gonna screw up your aim and then use the crossbow.
Put you.
Did you say ka-chow?
I said put you.
Alright, never mind.
Would that have made you mad?
No, I was just surprised to hear it,
Oh.
that's all. I don't mind. I don't hate Cars as much as some people do. I think that's an okay movie. It's weak Pixar. It's not as bad as Brave, though.
You're kidding me. Why do you have that much accuracy, sir?
I found out that apparently, Joshua told me, I didn't know this, apparently Brave had a totally different, like, director who was actually a lady in a different script, and then she left due to creative differences, and some dude came in and completely misunderstood what was going on with the project, and, like,
That
completely
sucks.
messed it up. Yeah. I didn't read into it more. Joshua told me that he read some stuff about the whole behind-the-scenes situation on that movie recently. I gotta tell you, I did not like that Brave. I don't ever need to watch that movie again. I could stand to watch Cars 2 again. I only saw that once. I could honestly stand to watch that again. That movie was so goofy. I never need to see Brave again. That was the most boringest Pixar movie I've ever watched.
I think just because I could listen to the accents all day.
What, in Brave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah. Overrated.
Granted, I also haven't seen it. I think I've maybe also seen it once, but I didn't like.
Oh, come on.
I don't really remember having
on!
strong feelings about it either way.
Oh boy. Joey. You can't scare me like that.
Elena, you all right?
Oh yeah,
she's
doing
fine.
great.
Yeah, she's fine. Now, let's go, Nate.
Come on, let's step over this.
Yeah, I'll stick with it. Nah.
I would say load up on the M4.
Yep.
Watch your step.
You can do it. Come on, one big step.
Elena, can you be quiet for a second?
So this is from the 4 fixes where ammo is press and pick up new gut button is hold.
That's good.
I think that's the last of them. Hey. Hey, Elena, how you doing, huh?
That sounded so unintentionally condescending.
You just hang in there, okay?
That's why they broke up. He
Count
sounds
on it.
unintentionally condescending all the time.
Head for the gate. Go as fast as you can.
What do you mean? No. No way.
Look, Chloe, I have to end this.
No, you don't. Don't you dare take on this stupid crusade.
Just get her out of here.
Not without you.
Look, if that stuff could really transform Lazarević and his army,
Please don't do this.
if it could actually make him invincible, and I didn't try to stop it,
But this is suicide. And you know it.
Not if I get the juice first.
just go. Get as far away from this place as you can.
Alternate reality where you get the jungle juice and the like sequels just become Halo games.
Yeah, that's an AU fan fiction I want to read. All right, boys, last level.
What the hell am I doing?
And everybody,
Nate.
I probably should have said this a few episodes
down,
back, but
up and
everybody,
down.
if you're discounting fan fiction, just never forget that there will always be one. There'll always be one or two for you, and you may not even know it.
Exactly. That's how I felt.
That's the
That's why I
scary
found this
thing.
freaking damn stupid Harry Potter
That's
thing.
the scary thing, because I was on a crusade against fan fiction, and then I found one. It wasn't. You won't find it on the website. It was all drawn. But I'm like, yeah, I'm into this. Screw it.
Oh, I'll read fan comics every now and then. I'll put up with that. When someone takes the effort to make good art, you're like, okay, they're taking this is.
Yeah, there was one.
No, don't do it.
Oh, drink the drink.
No, don't do it. Or do it and die. That's also an option.
I bet this stuff tastes good.
I don't know.
That tastes like Baja Blast.
Oh, baby.
That's where they got the idea from. After this trip, Nate went to Mountain Dew and was like, I have a great idea for a flavor. What does it taste like? And he described it.
Tree
and
resin, but blue.
The result was Baja Blast.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's a cool effect. I assume there's 2 different models they're just transitioning between, but it's really clean.
Yeah.
The scars healing.
That was pretty legit.
Drake!
Shoot the resin.
Pew, pew, pew.
Shoot the resin.
Yeah, but this is like fresh. It's not like dried yet.
He's mine.
Take your knife out.
Sorry,
Be a
pal.
badass.
You're not my type.
Oh,
I was about to say, can't you
I
just?
stand corrected.
I was gonna say, can't you just erupt the whole thing?
I stand corrected. I thought because it was fresh, it wouldn't burn. Ruh-roh.
No.
Ruh-roh.
No. You have got to be kidding me.
So he's got burns back again? Nope. Oh.
Now the final boss of the final boss of the first game, I should say, was weird mechanically. I felt like this
Pause.
one too. He's after me. I see him
So,
sprinting.
Yeah, so The first game's final boss fight is kind of like a borderline puzzle fight, and it's really weird. These games have had a hard time with constructing good boss fights. I like this boss fight, but that's because I've played it 300 times and I know how it works. There's a very good chance that after 20 deaths, I'm gonna take this from you.
Oh my god.
But I'm gonna here's how this one works. Shooting him means nothing. He is going to chase you around this big arena, which part of why this is difficult is because this is really a test of your run and gun skills more than anything else.
Okay.
You are barely going to aim in this fight.
Okay.
At least in the early phase. In the later phases where he's super fast, you're never going to stop and aim, which means it's really about memorizing this map and running without looking forward and aiming backward and shooting resin as he walks past it.
Oh, that. Wow.
I would,
Here we go.
book it.
Sure about that?
Where you at? Oh no.
Right now, at least, you can still aim if you want. He's gonna be slow during this bit sometimes, but later on, he will just be full-on sprint no matter what all the time, and he will just never ever stop.
He did that on his own.
I don't think that hurt him though, unfortunately. Now, one thing I will say is that these resin pools have shockingly large hitboxes sometimes, and they're all over the place. But that is the thing, is you really gotta like know this map, so like you have to play it enough to know the map and to.
You have to goad him into where you want him.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Was that you screaming?
No,
or him?
Nate went "Rah!" when he jumped, and Lazarević went "Rah!"
Okay.
But even like up above there might even be able to get him because like
You
if
think
travels
so?
I don't know. Like again, like some of these just have way more than you would expect.
Oh no! Bam!
Can go really, really wide. But yeah, no, I think this fight is fun when you've played it a bunch and you know exactly what it's testing you on and you know the arena. You can, yeah, that's totally, he's within range.
Uh-oh.
Next phase.
Are we in Speed Boy now?
There's like 3 phases of this, I think. 3 or 4 phases.
That looks
that
like
looks
Speed
fast.
Boy.
He speeds up every time. He's
That
not at
looks
max.
like
He's not at max speed yet, though.
What? You're
going-
fast.
Yeah, he's fast. Wait, that's not his speed.
He's
He's using the camera to warp when you're not looking at him. I don't know. I don't think he actually warps in this fight. Which means that sometimes you can lose track of him because you don't know where he's gonna be.
No.
Run on! Run, 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 run! No!
Whoa!
So do
Yeah.
do you have infinite resin, or is it possible
The
to
resin
shoot?
does grow back. Any spots that you shoot will grow back after like within less than like a lap.
Okay.
So you can cart him around in the same route, and he will always like be vulnerable at the same times and same spots.
Ah, run, 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 run,
No,
run!
no.
Don't shoot me!
Haha, we are at an impasse. You cannot defeat me.
Can I even? No.
Yeah, well, never mind. He found a way around that stalemate.
Run, run, run!
Oh, that's not it. That's not it. I'm guessing his phase is reset every time.
Yeah, his face is reset every time. I
great.
think maybe if you get to the 3rd phase, you start on that one, but I think it resets every time otherwise. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it always resets his phases, unless you get like to the very... Yeah, he's good. He's on the other side there, you can hit him. Yeah, see, like, the hitboxes on some of these are much larger than you would expect.
Good.
Come on. No!
Alright, that was pretty quick.
What does he say here?
You think you can stop me?
I forget if that's his first or second, his
That
second
was
or third
first.
phase.
That was the same thing
He
he
did
said
ours.
last
Okay,
time.
yeah, then it does reset the phases. All right. The aesthetic of the room does start to change as this goes on, but
come on.
I wasn't sure.
Run on!
I'm trying to run.
Run on!
We're ring around Rosie right now.
Yeah, it's like this fight is really dependent upon map knowledge, and it's just not. It's not easy the first time you do it. You're gonna have to have the whole place internalized for it to like go well. Like, so stuff like that, right? Like, if you've played this a bunch before, you can be running that direction and do that jump just blindly. That is why, okay, that one just blew up because there are some, as it goes on, that do go away permanently.
Oh, come
but they're
on.
outside of your
Come
usage.
on.
It's just
Oh,
certain
screw
phases,
me.
just take them away.
Oh my god. Come on. Nate! Nate!
Lazarević, I'm upset at him for not killing you yet, honestly.
Oh, he just went over here!
My monkey man.
Run, run!
Little monkey fella.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
gosh.
the map does change up very slightly as this fight goes on because some of the resin, like this room is becoming more and more unstable and
Gosh.
some of them explode like on their own.
Oh god, this is the hard part.
You will not stand In the way of destiny!
This is the second to last phase, I believe.
Second to last.
Yeah, second to last.
Second to last.
I believe on the last one he does the classic Jones. Except obviously Drake.
What is the point of grenades in this place?
You can throw them at the spots where the resin is going to be, and you can blow them up like when he's going to come over to him. They're not useless. They're not great, but they're not useless.
This is a bad run. Whoa!
Yeah, he has use for grenades, even if you don't.
Oh my word! I don't like this fight. Oh my goodness.
No, a lot of people absolutely hate this. Uncharted is kind of notorious for crap boss fights until you get to 4.
I don't know where to go.
3s is better. A lot of people like 3s better than
I don't know where he is.
1 and 2.
Oh, there he is! Hey!
Drake!
Good call.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Yeah, I believe
now
he's
Speedy Boy.
I believe he's full on sprint the whole time now, and he loves throwing 3 grenades at you.
Oh my
no,
God.
sorry, 5 grenades. My bad.
Oh my god!
Lazarević, I don't like you.
Now, I gotta say, it's pretty impressive that he's able to like get his finger through all 5 pins, throw them simultaneously, and then fling the grenades. You know, I think that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool that he's able to do that.
Yeah.
I think that's very cool.
I mean, it's pretty legit, but like, oh no.
Oh my god.
I think you're a pretty cool guy, Lazarević.
Oh
What I want to know is, could he do this before the resin? Could he throw grenades
no.
like
5
that?
grenades.
Yeah, before the resin happened.
I know, I think he needed finger strength and
He needed a finger, yeah. But if he'd done this right before, I would have been like Deku, trying to do his finger flick stuff in My Hero Academia.
Where's he at? Over there, but he doesn't have anything.
Yeah. So like I said, some of the opportunities do go away as the fight goes on.
Yep. Okay. Oh,
You did it, Joey. Good job. I didn't have to take it away.
Oh, baby.
Of course, you're not playing on crushing.
I would not be able to. Shoot him in the head.
shoot him. Bang bang.
Bang bang.
You think I am a monster,
Yes.
but you're no different from me, Drake.
What do you mean?
How many men have you killed? How many just today? That's it, boy. No compassion, no mercy. Huh? Do it! No. You don't have the will.
Maybe not. But they do.
I would be running.
Yeah.
He's working on it.
Wow, he's getting monster mashed.
Oh yeah, I mean they gotta do it a lot because he had the juice. He had the juice. They know we gotta get rid of this guy. And you see, we can't see the sky in here, so it's not like Atlantis. I don't know why nobody knows about this place. And why it's apparently completely climate
Here
controlled.
we go.
Ah, lads, not again.
No, we're good.
Okay.
This is all cinematic.
Oh, and they wait. The next part waits to break until you.
Oh yeah, no, it's all very weight sensitive. It's only doing this because Nate is running on it.
Okay. Are you controlling the point of view?
No.
Okay.
Now the camera is out of his control right now. He's only controlling Nate, and Nate's jump.
Well.
One final death. That's okay.
One, he says. How confident of you.
Well, you know, Joey, that just means don't screw up again.
You're right. Let's go.
Just get good.
Yeah, no, Lazarević's little "how many men have you killed just today" is a pre-Spec Ops the line lightweight attempt at hey guys, hey gamers.
Hey, gamers.
This is this is also, we haven't talked at all about ludonarrative dissonance throughout the entire process of doing this. The freaking these games. It was other games caused it too, but Uncharted was at the center of the likable protagonist who makes jokes but kills hundreds of people.
Yep.
This is weird, and for me, it's just like it's video game logic. I just
Yep.
disconnect from it, but I guess some people it bothers way more.
They're bad guys. It's fine.
Nate?
Boy,
Nate! Whoa! Jesus!
run!
What?
Oh.
Ah! Huh?
Oh no.
The mixing on him doesn't sound quite right.
I have infinite.
Yes, you do. You have infinite ammo here.
Yeah, there goes your infinite ammo gun. Ah, okay. Come on.
I was about to say very convenient that the bit that the big guy grabbed broke away, but our bit didn't. But then it did break.
We gotta go.
It's because it was weight sensitive. His broke
Yes,
first.
yes, exactly. Just like the bridge, of course. Yeah. The big guy was heavier because of the tree sap.
Come on, sunshine.
I mean, he's also probably got a good 6 inches on us. Dude was
Well, I was making a general point that he was jacked
What
and
the hell
huge.
did you do back there?
Oh, you know, save the world.
blew up an ancient city.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I do wish there had been a little bit more, because like Lazarević doesn't get. You basically just get the brief mention of like he is some kind of actual like war criminal who's obviously doing some horrible stuff, and that he's believed to be dead, which I know nobody's looking for him anymore. And clearly he has the manpower necessary to. If he was able to finance this whole expedition, get a tank and helicopter and all that kind of stuff up here.
magically come back out here.
It's fine. And you just have to walk across back the bridge.
Elena. Oh, God, no. Elena, hold on, all right? Just
Elena,
hold
we gotta
on.
go back down and get you to jungle juice.
Come on, stay with us. You're gonna be okay, all right? You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be just fine. Elena, don't do this. Elena!
Oh damn, she actually died?
I feel like it's a fake out, but it may not be.
Are we praying for her health or her spirit?
Thank you, Tenzin. He just said Schaefer. It's a fake out. I don't mind telling
I
you.
was gonna say it's absolutely a
Been
fake
a long,
out.
strange trip,
If
hasn't
you're
it?
paying attention, you hear him talk about Schaefer in there, so you can catch it.
You know, you should play the hero more often. Suits you.
Nah. Tell me something, Nate.
What?
Do you love her?
Chloe, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Really, it's all right. Just do yourself a favor, cowboy. Tell her.
Chloe.
No. My turn to walk away. But admit it. You're gonna miss this ass.
Chloe's the one who says healer unnecessary, and Sully
Well.
is the healer.
Look who's not supposed to be out of bed.
Yeah, he's a lousy patient. Stubborn as all hell.
I'm not stubborn, I'm just restless.
So, no giant sapphire.
Once again, no.
And you're sure of that?
Yes.
Just a metaphor, I'm afraid.
Metaphor ain't gonna pay your bills, kid.
Well, something else will come along. Just gotta have faith.
Yeah. That and a quarter will get you 25 cents. Which way'd Chloe go? See you later.
Oh no.
You're a dirty old man, Sullivan.
Uh-huh.
You did good, Nate. I think he'd approve.
Yeah?
So where do we go from here, huh?
How about your place?
I'm living in my parents' basement. We can't go there.
I haven't thought that far ahead.
Of course not. But then again, neither have I.
Good.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how scared were you that I was gonna die?
4.
4? That's a dick move.
Why?
A 4.
Yeah.
You were at least an 8.
An 8.
You were a total 8.
An 8? Those guardian things were an 8.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, those were terrifying.
What's a 10?
Clowns.
Clowns over my death?
I hate
Clowns?
clowns. I hate clowns.
Oh my word. You thought I was dead.
No.
No, you thought I was
No,
gone. Yes,
no.
you did.
No, I
saw
had you all
shed
along.
tears. You shed a bunch of them.
Tears. It was raining.
No, it was not.
You were unconscious and it was
It
raining.
was totally sunny out and you were bawling.
It wasn't sunny. You were unconscious.
Whatever. I kept your tears in a jar.
I'll give you 5. How's that?
So freaking in the survival co-op multiplayer in number 3, when you get to like the last, like, you know, the level 10 waves or whatever, the big heavy grunt enemies start to have clown masks.
That's pretty good.
There we go. That was Uncharted 2, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a good game.
I do wish we'd been able to pull that together a little bit more, since we kind of had a big gap in that kind of screwed up the whole pacing. Because there's barely any left of it.
Yeah, but you know how it be.
It happens sometimes. It's all right. But yeah, what'd you guys think of that one?
That was great. I mean, it's like I said, it's from playing a little bit of the first game on my own time. It's like this game feels so much better.
The raw gameplay upgrade is the leap from first game to second game and everything almost is ludicrous.
Yeah.
I mean, the pacing is like the first game is still immaculately well paced, but like the production value upgrade, I don't know if it was just like that Sony gave them a bunch of money, or they were like, well, once we've developed all of our tools for the first game, we can spend more on asset development. I don't know what it is, but like the jump from that island to museum to Borneo jungle, which is like as detail rich as any of the levels in the first game, to city, to train, to mountain, to all of this. Robert Atkin Downes was in this technically. He was mocap for Tenzin. Robert Atkin Downes is in, I want to say all of them. I'm pretty sure he's in 3 too. I gotta double check. But he didn't actually do the voice for Tenzin. They actually got someone who who spoke the language. I think I talked about that last time. He's the guy who plays Tenzin is actually a filmmaker himself. Special thanks to Sucker Punch Productions. Gosh. And Bungie.
Infinity. What?
What are you guys doing? What is that all about? Media Molecule.
I don't know. Maybe it's just games that they were playing at the time.
Yeah,
like
maybe.
while they were
Who
making
knows?
this.
Who knows? They're playing Halo 3.
I have fun in Halo.
I should thank them for this. Yeah, this at the time, like we talked about previously, this was kind of like the pinnacle of the linear action set piece roller coaster game, where in some ways it totally killed the entire genre for people, because it was like in some ways it was like the gentrification of everything about those games, but it's executed so well that I forgive a lot of its redundancies, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I really just think it's so well paced and put together, the whole complete overall package. And Lazarević, while not exactly amazing, is more memorable than the villain. I guess Eddie was. Let's not count Eddie, because Eddie was barely he wasn't really the antagonist of the previous game.
He was just there. He was great. He was along for the ride. You say that, and I'm like, yeah, okay. I actually had to sit there and think, like, who was the antagonist?
Who were the antagonists? Yeah, those two guys.
It was the old white man and then the dude that betrayed him.
Yeah, exactly. Lazarević at least has stage presence. He's not great. He's not super interesting or anything, but he's like, whatever. This is big, strong, evil video game bad guy.
Yeah.
Yes. The boss fight is fun and memorable. Like it feels like something as opposed to.
Yeah, that was a neat boss fight. Like very different than the just like
I was
how
very
much
tense.
damage can you do to them? Like.
Yeah, it's an interesting mechanical test, right? Because it's specifically about run and gun and platforming in a way.
Yeah.
I don't think it's perfectly executed.
Oh, I think I would be terrible at it.
I feel like it needed wider lanes.
Yeah.
I feel like there's too many opportunities to get stuck on things.
But at the same time, like, I understand why not, because the wider the lane, like, the more room for error with his path. Like,
true.
But I mean,
his pathing was pretty solid despite the weird landscape.
Yeah, it's sometimes he will surprise you. Sometimes he will suddenly outflank you if you went around a corner too fast, and he's like, oh, it's faster to cut the corner, he'll get around you. But you actually did pretty well on controlling where he was going and predicting where he was going to come around.
Yeah, every time he would like scope in on like a resin to shoot it, I was like, he's gonna come up beside you and just smack you in the head.
Oh, I saw that. I had a plan B in most of those scenarios where I was like, I'm waiting until I take damage and don't see him on screen, and
then I'm running.
out. I'm splitting.
The freaking when I played this now last summer with Joshua, he was playing it on crushing all the way through, and that fight is not easy on crushing at all.
No.
It's pretty
I
difficult.
believe
What did we play?
We're just playing hard, like
okay.
the second hardest setting.
Yeah, okay.
There's like very easy, normal, hard, and crushing is the hardest.
Okay.
Except for brutal, which is remastered only and a joke. It's ridiculously hard. it's not fun hard.
It's
Unless people pay me to stream it or whatever, and then maybe I'll pretend that it's fun for a while.
I was gonna say,
I don't think I'm gonna make that.
Playing that one Call of Duty game on the difficulty they added, where it's like realistic mode or whatever is what they call it, where it's like, yeah, usually one bullet is enough to kill you.
That doesn't work in Call of Duty.
No, it doesn't, but it works. It's fun in co-op though, because you can kind of cheese it.
Yeah, you can see here in the credits, Gabriel Roman, Eddie Raja, Navarro, like they are in the multiplayer. What was really weird there was they showed Rika Raja and something Pinkerton in the voice cast. Those two are from I mentioned to you, the motion comic, The Eye of Indra. That's Eddie's sister and the villain of that comic. If you bought the motion comic on PlayStation, you got them as skins in the multiplayer. Their names are still in the credits on this game, even though the remastered has no multiplayer, which is infuriating to me, but whatever. I never bought the comic, so I didn't have those skins. I watched it on YouTube like a cheapskate would do.
Of course.
It was mainly just a promotion for the two though, because they did a couple things. There was a motion comic that was just like its own original story that was Eye of Indra, and then there was also one that was like the first 2 or 3 levels of Drake's Fortune. It was just raw promotion because it was like 2 is coming out, nobody played the first one. There was a push of like, hey, Uncharted 1 is greatest hits now, we've reissued it, go buy it before the second one comes out. But I don't think anybody did because nobody cares about Uncharted 1. At least they didn't until after this came out. Speaking of nobody caring about Uncharted, Joey, we managed to get through 2 entire playthroughs of Uncharted games and have not talked about the movie.
Oh no! I just heard about it again yesterday.
Aidan is given a slightly confused look. So Aidan, they've been trying to get an Uncharted movie off the ground basically ever since like 2 and 3 happened and were huge hits.
Okay, but so it's not a thing.
Oh, it's been shot now. It finally happened after like 10 years.
I literally was going to say earlier and I forgot. I say the worst part about living in our current timeline is back in the day, if you heard something about a video game movie, you could
safely assume
it would not happen. And yesterday when I was being told, it's like, yeah, Tom Holland is supposed to be Nathan Drake.
Yep.
And the movie is supposed to take place around the time of 4 or after.
No. Plot elements are inspired by 4. It is a prequel.
Okay, thank God, because he is a twink.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, don't get me wrong, like, I love Tom Holland, but I don't see it.
So Aidan, the production of this movie has been so ridiculous. This is the story that you have to tell to understand that early on, Mark Wahlberg was in talks to play Nathan Drake. Now, in the version that was shot in 2020, Mark Wahlberg plays Sully. Aidan, you gotta vocalize. There you
God! We live in the worst timeline.
It is a prequel.
We live in the worst timeline. Wow.
It is a prequel.
Somebody reset something.
Don't worry about it.
Everything else up.
You say that. We were talking about Evangelion earlier. Be careful what you ask for.
Oh, shut up. I like the
No, I'm saying someone.
No, that's
somebody
not what I'm
already,
talking about. She said resetting.
Somebody already.
I was like, whoa.
Somebody already reset it, is what I'm trying to say. Not that we need to further reset it. It has already been janked.
Yeah, no, it has happened. It is. I tweeted at one point. I was like, for something that spent 10 years trying to happen, that went from happening to real fast. Like, I specifically remember seeing the tweet of like, we just wrapped shooting in the Uncharted movie, and I think I'd barely registered that they'd started shooting.
You're, like, what? You're just looking back like, what?
What was that? What happened? Because it's been 10 years they've been trying to do this damn movie.
Wow.
Actually, we will see later on. We will see younger versions of the of Nate and Sully.
And so, so the movie is supposed to be like young.
Yeah,
Nate.
it's supposed to be like early 20s Nate.
Even early 20s.
I guess I'll find out how long they've known each other.
Let's find. Hold on one second. Tom Holland, Nathan Drake. Let's see that picture.
I want to be clear when I say this.
He's in the costume. He sure is wearing that costume.
No, he's just such a child. And I say that like,
He is a fantastic actor.
Dude, it is because it's Sony and he's currently the Sony, like, I'm the guy. I mean, I don't think he's saying that. I think they're saying that.
Right, yeah.
He's their box office golden boy. And freaking, I'm sure that whatever Rising movie that he's in with Daisy Ridley is probably not going to be the box office golden boy they're hoping it is.
The noise thing where she can, like, see all the
I think it's people hear his thoughts or something. It's based on some novel. Apparently it was so bad they had to reshoot the whole thing. I don't freaking know.
Daisy Ridley character, I think, can hear everyone's thoughts.
Whatever.
It is the only female, which to me is like, oh god, it's just setting
should
it
be
up
that
for
should
failure.
be very exciting, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, the freaking I saw a tweet around the time that it was said that Tom Holland was going to play him, and someone was like, did a single non-straight male bother to ask anybody why Nathan Drake is hot? Nathan Drake is only hot in the 4th game when he's old, he looks like crap, he's beaten up, and everybody on the planet hates him. You do not want a handsome young boy playing Nathan Drake. He has to look like crap.
Yeah.
Even in this game, at the end, he's all bloodied up and stuff, and it's like, yeah, that's the Nate I want.
Yeah, like...
Anyway, we got some concept art and stuff we can flip through while we're having our concluding thoughts here and stuff, because we've unlocked some more here. Just while we're chatting. It'll be under rewards. It'll be under
rewards.
I want to clarify that I am not saying, like,
Where's
Tom
Donut
Holland...
Drake?
You may have him.
Where is it?
Where's what?
Donut Drake.
I'm sorry.
Donut Drake.
I think go down to the bottom. It'll be one of the, because those are like the ones that are in here, I think. Where is it? Don't tell me there's no way they took it out. It's got to be in here somewhere. Come on. Where's Donut Drake?
Where's Donut Drake?
Jeff, Elena's cameraman. They had to remind us who he is. Where the hell's Donut Drake? I know it's in. There it is. Okay, all right. Okay.
Darn.
Obviously, we got to boot up the game to see it, but we can do that in a minute because we got other like cheats and stuff. To
Wait,
look
did I
at.
have it unlocked?
Yeah.
I did.
I think so.
Yeah, you did.
Weird. Some of them are like hit with the, just hit. Yeah,
It
it's
cannot be enabled in main.
Just it does say unlocked.
Yeah,
I don't know
it
why
has-
some of them have the.
So-
oh yeah, it's the check marks on the side, not the X's. No,
Yeah.
not the denieds to the left.
Yeah.
The ones that don't have the X's are the default ones. Those are the ones that are currently enabled because it's just what they look like by default. That's what it is.
What is tweaks? Oh,
Tweaks
is
are
that
cheats. Yeah, we'll go back and look at those in a minute. We'll flip through some art galleries first. I don't know. We looked at most of these already. I think we were on like 3 or 4 probably.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, we were probably in like number 3 or number 4. I don't even. Yeah, we've been through this one. We totally went through this one already.
I think I've seen this one too. I think.
I think we went through here. We saw these. Let's see. There we go. We didn't get this far.
Okay.
So this is the initial concept art for the convoy sequence. We were jumping on all the trucks and stuff. Not quite as snowy here, but we can stop and talk about the interesting ones. We can also just flip through slowly and continue our conversation about the freaking.
So
it's wild that movie happened.
I want to clarify that I am not being like, oh, Tom Holland is baby, but like he is a baby. Like he is.
He is baby.
He is a child.
He is baby face.
Yeah, like it's not like, oh, he's baby.
And that's fine.
Like,
I'm not making fun of him.
No, he's just
at all.
He
He's
looks
very
like a
talented guy.
child.
I would say maybe in their mind this is a franchise and they want to do an origin thing, and maybe they want it to be in canon with the games or whatever. But like you could just do another adventure with him as an adult and squeeze it between the video game storylines. Whatever. It's too late. They've already shot it. It's too late now.
Digitally age him up.
Yeah. They
give him some scruff.
instead of de-aging Sam Jackson for Captain Marvel, we're gonna up-age Tom Holland for the Uncharted
The Indiana
movie.
Jones.
Yeah. He'll play Indiana Jones too. Obviously.
Oh God,
they're still making that Indiana Jones 5 supposedly. They haven't started shooting it yet. I'm sure Harrison Ford won't make it.
Oh.
Oh dear.
I shouldn't have said that. He'll die before this comes out, and then I'll feel really bad.
Oh no.
Be another dating thing in our playthrough.
Yeah. Hey, we talked about Daft Punk, and they died between release and discussion.
We sang the Fortnite song. That's gonna be dead next week.
Somehow it'll have been retroactively deleted from the internet.
Honestly, I would be fine with that. I wouldn't even be mad.
Nah, I need that for memeing purposes.
I love that song.
No, but that's the thing is like.
I don't care at all about Fortnite, but I love that song.
Right.
And that song existing is enough for me to be like, okay, Fortnite may not have been a mistake.
For this reason only.
I think Fortnite has distracted a lot of people in the world and helped us to identify certain types of people. I think it's been immensely useful.
Okay, fair. That's facts, honestly.
I'm being an asshole.
No, I'm not.
That's fine. You say that then, and I don't have to live with it. That's cool.
Oh my gosh, I can already. If this was Dark Souls,
No.
See, that's what you think of. For me, if this is Dark Souls, I
roll through them and they all crumble apart.
No, I roll through and my game crashes. And if it doesn't, it freezes completely.
That's cool.
Wow.
You got like a platypus bill.
a little bit of one.
I like it. It's dope.
There's the puzzle room we were in, where we started today's session.
Ah, yes. I will never be able to see this room without thinking about the Harry Potter fan fiction.
That was my goal with this playthrough, was to really screw up the last quarter of last fifth.
Dude, if it wasn't as long as you've described it, like as you were talking about it in my head, I was like, I could be a real asshole. Like I kind of want to just read that, and anytime anytime anybody brings up Harry Potter, I'll like be in the conversation and be like, Joey, how do you know that? What?
You would have a real hard time with it. One of the other problems with that fanfiction is that occasionally she references stuff. It's like there are points where she's like, oh, it's a spell like this spell from canon. It's like, well, if you don't know the spell from canon, that's not a very helpful explanation.
The internet exists. I could
Sure, yeah. I love that boy right there. That looks like a Final Fantasy summon.
It does.
Yeah,
that looks fantastic.
That's pretty dope.
I like that a lot. He's in there somewhere, but we ignored him. Or saw him last time and I've forgotten.
But yeah, no, but the thing is, it's too long, so we'll not be doing it for the meme. But I wish I could, just because I know how much it would piss them off.
Out of spite.
I know, because I'd be referencing stuff, and be like, how do you know that?
Well, I read this fanfiction.
No, I was like, I read some stuff on the internet, and then they'd be like,
what stuff?
Joey, so you've seen the movie?
No.
You read the book? No.
No,
I've never seen anything Harry Potter. What are you talking about?
So the thing is, you would accidentally then call a character by the wrong name, where you talk about an OC and think that they were, and people get really confused.
I know what would have happened is I'd be talking about Harry, and I'd say she, and I'd be like, she. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I told you this on the playthrough or not. First game, I was terrified I was going to refer to Nathan Drake as she because of Fate.
It's the second Fate reference we've managed tonight. What's wrong with you?
I know, it's awful. So this is like actual concept, and this is what was used in the game, basically. But
Pretty much, it's about what it looks like, yeah.
This is a lot more if they were trying to be like, no, warriors, not monsters.
I think it's also like that they were probably, there was only one model used in the final game. Like, if you recall, like, we thought there were a bunch of the weird descendant things in the first game.
You're correct.
There wound up only being essentially the one Yeti model. Because we initially only fought one at a time, and then it turned into group fights.
This was an actual monster and not people with masks.
Ooh, look at that cool. Boy.
That would be tough to kill. That
looks pretty close to what was in game.
These are all really solid.
Now, that one's pretty inhuman. Yeah. Maybe they were supposed to be.
A lot of these are not. Like, look at the hands on that.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe it's hands. Maybe it's like a Muppet, right?
Yeah, you're right.
It's not actually going all the way down to the bottom there. They're holding like some kind of, like, it's like a Big Bird suit or a bear from Bear in the Big Blue House suit.
Look at Drake.
I love that. I love that image.
Like I said, they have a good 6 inches on him.
He looks so worried.
He looks sad.
He looks like he has to poop.
Oh, jeez.
What am I gonna do about this?
That's a skinny man compared to what they ended up being.
Yeah.
He looks
Look
like
at his fingers.
Yeah, he's all juice, but he's not jacked. He's clearly got the juice in him, but it hasn't changed his physiology.
Well, it changed his fingers.
Yeah, well, I think that's just poor hygiene.
He's presumably been living here for a few hundred years.
Yeah, it's been a while. He's been here for a hot minute.
That's just gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there's some
very different than what we actually got.
Yeah, there's some great stuff of Shambhala in here, and I really do not understand the logistics of how this bad boy wasn't found by, the advent of helicopters and/or satellite imaging. I guess because nobody ever bothered.
Did you see Drake in the background?
Yeah, he's just hiding in the background. That's for scale. There's the platform that you surf down on the rapids. Yeah, the guy shot with the RPG on accident.
That's a good little section.
Yeah, this is much like larger, like more obvious city construction in that one there. Like there's like a clearer purpose than just kind of the jungle of stone work that we went through previously.
Yeah. That's weird looking right there, the tree.
It's cool though.
No, it's cool, but that's not like anything we saw.
It looks like
look at the top right as well. It looks like it's weird. It's like the stuff was made out of it and they've kind of hollowed out.
Well,
yeah, it's odd.
It almost looks like there was like stone, like it grew around stone, but
then the stone got deleted somehow.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was around wood in the wood, but then the trees are wood too.
Ate
Ah, yeah,
the
who knows?
wood.
Whatever.
The trees ate the wood.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah,
That's a thing
yeah.
that happens.
Sure, why not?
It just uses the minerals in the wood and says thank you. And
Some of these are great because these shots of like people moving across these slanted big slabs of stone.
Yeah.
Like there's one that's coming up here in a second that looks borderline sci-fi, I think, where there's like you look like the Lazarević soldiers look like hellgassed. It's in here somewhere, but it's just I really like some of this concept art for
I like
that's clearly
that.
Heyday. That's see you can see two guys in
like
ropes down there. That's a what it used to look like image.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this is good shit.
It feels like there were issues with draw distance or like with the amount of detail. Like, 'cause like when we went into the tree, we wound up just going down that small like, you know.
Oh, okay, here's the.
We just kind of wound up dropping down a hole essentially instead of having a big build up. It feels like they had problems with like constructing levels large enough and rendering them all at once or something. The 3 and 4 do a bit better of a job of kind of like, okay, once we get to the ancient civilization, let's really like, let's really take a look around this place. Yeah. I really love that one. That's cool. It looks a little bit different than how the tree actually wound up turning out.
That is wild. I like that a lot.
Yeah. The sap
pool. No sap yet in this.
Sap pool.
Not the sap that we've seen anyway.
Not the blue ones. There's some blue light happening.
Oh, you got like some crystals up there.
Yeah, that's a bit of the sap. That's sap dripping down.
I was gonna say that could have been another concept for the sap, where instead of the little globs. It's
Yeah, but it wouldn't have really been ushave in a boss fight, would it? Wouldn't have been easy. I guess you could have dropped it on him.
Shoot
but...
it on the ceiling and make it fall.
My brain was like
There
break,
we go.
stab, run, shoot. Like
Perhaps.
Bang bang.
That's one of the initial shots we saw too, just with a different color palette.
That's
And I think there's one more concept art gallery, and then we're done. Or no, there's the bonus ones, I guess.
Well, what?
Oh.
These are kind of similar to what we had. I don't think they have
Color
behind the
keys.
scenes. I don't think they have behind the scenes shots like we did on the first game, but they do have. There is some more like additional, just kind of miscellaneous production stuff.
Interesting.
I really liked that the first game had the like actual photos of the studio,
Yes.
like of working on it. But I don't think any of the games since the first one have done that,
That's
which
a
is
shame.
a
Those were
big
great.
shame. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking like. Those like some of these shots. That's what I'm thinking of. Like they look like
Yeah.
they look like Hellgas or something from Killzone.
Oh, like graffiti's wicked.
I don't think it was graffiti. I think it's real. I think it was art. It was put there on purpose.
Once upon a time. Now we got Death Stranding.
Yeah, a little bit. Why not?
Growth.
Just general overgrowth on everything. Yeah. There's, like I said, I mean, obviously concept art and what was actually intended to be in the game are two different things, because you need more concept art than just what goes in.
Yeah.
I do wonder if this was at one point meant to be a much longer finale and it turned into the one level end boss fight that it is. That's a cool comparison of like Heyday versus modern.
That's neat. Oh, okay, even more.
Loki, like, I think some of the stuff looks cooler with the green on it.
Yeah, that's how it is oftentimes.
Yeah,
Things look cooler when they're ruined sometimes than when they're nice.
This is Bloodborne. This is a Bloodborne shot.
This is technically that final room that we were in. That final big encounter, just like completely looking different. It's more similar to where the Descendants hold from the first game, where El Dorado was.
Because you got meat hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, but that's essentially the layout of the room where we had that last real fight before the bridge and into the boss fight.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
We do see that at one point. I believe that's inside. I believe that's inside the book that Drake picks up when we're investigating the caves with Tenzin.
Okay.
Why does it have? Is it
Notches on it. That's for kills.
All right.
These things have been alive for a while and they're keeping track.
You got a bet going.
You do see these are repeating. The ones that they have these two separate tiers.
I was like, there's two.
Yeah, Nate only loads one at a time, but when they're using this permutation of the crossbow, they can shoot two shots in rapid succession.
That's pretty wicked.
It's not good for you because you can die real fast that way, especially on the harder
no.
difficulty. They can one shot you essentially, which is with two shots.
So
in a row.
the other one didn't have the
the
tree.
That's his model from the first game, so that must be really early production art before they had 3D models.
That one has the tree. Ooh.
Yeah, clearly I like.
So you can see this from the sky.
Yeah, don't worry about
overview.
it. Don't worry about it. I do like that the tree is like it's like an artistic representation of the tree of life. I think that's kind of cool. Like it makes sense for the temple to be like this thing that's like celebrating this discovery or whatever. Joey's right. I don't know why it did, but the recording stopped. Let's start that again. Go ahead, back out and we'll sync that up real quick. just real fast. Sorry. Yeah, this was, I believe this was actually like the inside cover in the PS3 version, or like on the instruction manual or one of those
Getting
things.
choked out.
Yeah, getting grabbed by this guy. That was the inside cover.
Revenge.
That's what the inside cover was. I remember that now. Yeah. I got confused. One of those was the instruction manual. One was the inside cover.
Different. Like
He looks a little bit different. Yeah.
He's a little gruffer.
That was the cover art in several different regions. The one where he's hanging off the train, the first one we saw was one permutation of the cover art.
I recognize this.
Yeah, and then the other one where he's kind of on the ropes here and shooting down. That's like those were the two versions of other than the Japanese one, which was totally different and had like original illustrated art. But that was like I think that was like the European cover is what we're seeing right there. And then there's also the Game of the Year cover. Yeah, these are just the high-res models for everybody.
He looks nothing like Tom Holland.
It's too late, Aidan. It's already been filmed. They already shot it. But yeah, unfortunately, no real behind-the-scenes production photos on this one, which is a big shame.
That is a shame. I loved that the first time around.
However, if you go to chapter select real quick.
What is render mod?
That's the same thing as before. It's noir. It's like sepia,
Yes.
black and white, and next gen filter.
Okay.
If you will, real quick, we're almost done here, folks. But just real quick to wrap up, if you'll go to whatchamacallit, chapter select, and we will warp by. I think the best one to go to will be to the next one, right there, the dig, because we can get straight into combat stuff there. You can bump the difficulty down so you don't have to get wiped immediately. Yeah. We can check out a couple of the cheat codes that are in this game. Make a new one. Do not overwrite that. Yeah, no, don't do that. Just say no and then hit yes again and make a new one. Save files in Uncharted are weird, and I don't trust it. I don't trust overwriting the old ones because sometimes it like deletes like your completed game state.
Oh.
It's weird. You'd think it would be like, oh, you're gonna play this level, but we'll preserve all your progress in the game. Sometimes it doesn't. It's strange, and I don't like it, and I don't trust it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't trust like that.
Nah. But yeah, if you will pop this open here,
Bonuses.
obviously the render modes are the same as they were in the first game: black and white, sepia, and then the doo-doo next gen.
Oh.
What is?
Oh.
This is a joke, Aidan, about how people said that all games in the 7th gen, PS3, Xbox 360, were all really brown and ugly and had weird lighting effects.
Oh.
So it's a joke. Yeah, it's a joke.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah, you're safe. Don't worry, Joey. But yeah, so you should be able to give yourself whatever weapons you want now, or at least the ones that you've unlocked, and you got a lot of different skin. Basically, every single costume that everyone wore, every single one of the unique soldier skins, and Skeltazor the skeleton.
Oh.
Yeah, baby, I like it.
You can also unlock Marco Polo's skeleton if you get all the treasures.
All of the treasures?
Yeah, if you get every single one, you can get Marco Polo, and I forget the exact permutations on getting Sir Francis and Genghis Khan. Marco Polo's get all the treasures in the game. But yeah, so all of those guys, Helmet Soldier, Face Mask Soldier, are just like the more unique enemy models. And there we go, Donut Drake.
Yeah, baby. Oh. Wow, he's broader.
Definitely doesn't look like Tom Holland now.
No.
I love it.
So maybe you should do a Photoshop of Tom Holland as Donut Drake. Somebody get on that right away, please, please, please. But yeah, so you should, and it gives you 100 freaking shots.
All right, that's what I like.
You functionally had infinite ammo during the actual heist sequence, so yeah.
True.
You should, you've got all the tweaks unlocked, I think, just from beating it. Fast motion, slow motion. So it's pretty much all the stuff from the last game. The main new one is that no gravity, which is once they are interacted with, every physics object in the game just stops having gravity work on it.
All right, let's
Initially, it doesn't. Everything behaves as normal, but once the player interacts with it.
I think I see the camp up ahead.
Oh yeah, his voice gets beefier when you're Donut Drake.
No.
Aww.
No, not in those cutscenes. Not in those cutscenes.
No, sir, I don't care.
I love that mountain. It's just a flat JPEG rising up into the sky to a ludicrous height, and it is just a sheer cliff face.
It's showtime.
Whatcha?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You don't get that
There it
AK because it went straight up, and if you check out the body, it's also going away.
Well.
There's also, by the way, if you go to the left, a lot of people don't know about this. There's a sneaky little way to sneak through this level a little bit more and get closer to some of these guys.
This one I also.
Oh, you found this when you were playing earlier?
Yeah, this area. Uh-oh, but I can't really do anything here.
I think you have the trank gun.
Oh, I did have the trank gun.
Oh well, too late now.
There you go.
Yeah, so
it took it away.
Ah, well. Sometimes it does take stuff away through cutscenes, or if you activate like other things. But yeah, so basically,
This is incredible.
yeah, if you once it gives you some grenades, you can like blow up any destructible cover. It's like anything that breaks up into physics objects, like that. If you just shoot that box a little bit with your pistol, even, or shoot the tank a lot and blow it up right over there. Whee! Oh, you triggered a cutscene. Good job. Good job. Oh, the smoke's still there. Good job.
Oh, there's a floating gun.
And yeah, you heard Nate's voice there. Yeah, throw. Yeah, see, and you can see any loose physics objects that would get knocked around by grenades or stuff now just fly off into space.
There's still a body floating there.
Oh yeah, they don't stop. They never stop. They just go forever.
I feel like that's a lot for the game to keep up with.
This is a challenge run because
because a lot of guns will just fly away.
Oh wait, hang on. Oh, that's fun. This is neat.
Is it just gonna spin infinitely, or will it eventually slow down?
I don't know.
Go find
I'm not sure what the rules of friction are in this. I have to assume it would stop eventually, because otherwise, like, if it was perpetual motion, like the guards would stop flying too. Now, see, I think they do slow down eventually. I think they do have some kind of set momentum.
Oh, this is my pistol.
That gun flew away too. Yep.
So if you
Yeah, what's great about this is you have to react really fast. You can snatch guns out of the air before they drift away, but you usually only have a couple of frames to do so. Like there, I gave you the ammo prompt for the AK when you got that guy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, baby. What? You survived?
Remember, you can give yourself infinite ammo. You can give yourself any gun. Unlike in the last game, we played on a hard enough difficulty. We've unlocked all that stuff, so you can do whatever the heck you want now. Some of these weapons we haven't unlocked because I think you got to play. In this version of the game, I think you have to play on crushing. But
that's a bummer.
Let's see, where is?
Well, in the original version of the game, Aidan, it was tied to like your achievements and your progress, so you could pay money to buy a lot of these things. And that system doesn't exist in the remaster, so it is all bound to like the only thing it can really track is your completion rate or very specific challenges completed.
Oh, there we go.
Like I killed this many people with the crossbow.
Yeah, I don't know which of those impact things, but they do. Some of those impact some of the challenges.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. So the bodies don't get impacted by gunshots after they get in the air, but if you can touch them physically, you can knock them around.
I'm also in flipping the world. I don't know at all where I am anymore.
Yeah.
Whoa!
You are back where you initially jumped down. This is where you went down to see Sully before.
Oh,
or where you came down from Sully.
There we go.
This is the beginning of the encounter now.
So wait. What did he do?
He was just saying he activated Mirror World, which flips the entire game. You see now Drake is on the other side of the screen when he aims. He's oriented completely differently. And the level... See, now the grenades are on our left instead of on our right. He's completely flipped the level geometry.
I hate it. I am too dyslexic for that.
Yeah, you can do this where every single time you die, it flips it. You can set Mirror, which just means it's this permanently, or you can set Flip World, which just means when you die, it flips. Which is real challenge mode. Do you see that pot floating through the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, flip is the real challenge mode because you completely lose your sense. Those are destructible.
Does it give
That's
me
not
infinite
destructible.
grenades? It does. Heck yeah.
Yes, it does give you infinite grenades when you have infinite ammo. Sully, that's a tree. Those guys are shooting at you, Sully. Whee! Whee! Away! Oh, he got caught in the canopy. He didn't go any further. Darn. Do you have an RPG?
I don't think it'll let me.
Let's find out. Sometimes it does lock RPG if it's like a scene where like, oh, you can't have one to like sequence break and beat the truck before like Chloe shows. You can scroll. There's more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a ton. You can like every weapon in the game pretty much. You can even get you don't have the RPG, but you can spawn in the Gal.
What is that?
Oh, you have to be crushing it. Never mind. Okay, sorry. Okay, it is restricting. It does have the thing next to it, so you can't spawn that in. My bad. The Gal is the chain gun that you pick up and move super slow with.
Okay.
You could get the grenade launcher. Not that you need it. I was just saying you could.
I want the pistol.
The pistol is right there. Ah, it's locked. God. This is frustrating. You used to be able to just spend money and buy most of the things. Some were locked behind difficulties, but most of them you can just buy and have. That's Sully.
Nah.
Nah, not anymore. I don't. It's not Mark. I don't. He doesn't look like Mark Wahlberg to me.
I hate it.
What did I do to that dude?
You just landed on him.
Yeah, the crushing weight of Donut Drake just completely took him out.
I'm a little bit upset that like he doesn't jiggle when he shoots.
That's a lot of extra work.
I know.
Yeah, the obviously the MP40 didn't get as much play in this game as it did in the first one, because in the first game this is like you got this for quite a little stretch at the end there. In this game you only get it. The only place to even pick it up is when you're going to the underground temple in Nepal with Chloe, where there's like the gears and the death trap, right? And there's an MP40 on the ground there. I think that was plenty. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, those. Yeah. So most of that tower is just set to land the way it does. It's not real physics objects, but the guys in it clipped right out.
I was talking about Death Stranding earlier, but I mean,
this is basically just Death Stranding. This looks like Death Stranding to me. I don't see a difference. See that guy in the background floating around?
Yeah.
That's just Death Stranding, my guy.
By the way, I have to say,
Can you just jump on him? No.
Sully did so much work he ran out of ammo. I don't think we even heard that interaction before.
No, it's all good.
Whee!
I hope that's not important though.
Oh man, this game, even though it's only one difficulty difference, it's like I'm not afraid at all right now.
This is part of why like I was hesitant to even go hard mode, because I thought this game you don't get to clown much on hard mode. There's a lot of not even clowning potential. Like his arm is completely flipping to himself. There's a lot of clowning potential and cinematic potential that is just lost when you play on the higher difficulties, because Nate will die so fast. Because you can do a lot of wacky stuff if you play on the lower difficulties in these games. You can do a lot of cool stuff.
Can you not like cook them?
No, you cannot cook in this game. They have the set detonation time, and that is it.
All right, where you at, Sully?
I mean, that's about it. That's the end of the encounter. At this point, it's just heading up to the, I mean, you can check out some other skins real quick, because there's some other novelty ones in here that are cute. Donut Drake is obviously and unfortunately, Cartoon Drake from the first game is not in here.
Oh, is it not?
Nah, Cartoon Drake is only in the first game. It's a big shame.
Dirty and beat up.
Yeah, that's him post the train, where he's been shot and his shirt's bloody and stuff.
Okay.
It's unfortunate they don't unlock as many of these as I would have hoped just from beating it on hard mode, but that's okay. So yeah, so basically other than like the basic ones like you're shooting in this fight, all of the ones who are like they wear specific costumes to call out weapon capabilities, like this armored guy, like the shotgun specific guy, grenade launcher specific guy, RPG specific guy, those can all be switched into here. And you can spawn in as any of them. These were also all skins in the multiplayer. Yeah, the armored guys, I believe, were skins in the multiplayer too, but of course they did not have any. None of them had any benefits. They weren't actually armored. This is I think this is the sniper skin.
Oh, absolutely. Nope. Gas mask soldier.
That's the grenade launcher soldier. Yeah. And then Skull Mask is just like is the tougher armored guy from later on in the game.
Okay.
The tougher basic armored guy. Obviously, you cannot be the huge armored guy. They did not just map the big armor over the freaking Donut Drake or whatever.
What is UDF?
This is Uncharted Drake's Fortune Drake.
Oh.
And hold on, if you go back to it, you'll even notice the art style's a little bit weird.
I noticed he looked a little wrinkly.
He's cell shaded.
Oh.
Or a little bit. It's not a true like cell shading filter, but he has different lighting. He has lighting that looks more like what the original game looked like on PlayStation 3 for the remastered version. He kind of has his own rules about how he looks. And there's similar. There was just below it. There was the Uncharted Drake's Fortune skin for Elena.
Let's see it.
Hey.
Just like before, obviously, when you switch into other characters that are not quite built for Nate's skeleton, it does not look very good. Depends on what weapons you're holding. Some of them, the specific grips are just not great.
A difference.
There's slightly different version of Skeletor. He is Platazor, you see?
I see.
He's a platinum skeleton.
Oh, I love it.
He's reflective. These were also playable in multiplayer. You could get these guys in multiplayer.
Oh, this guy's like pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie.
It was pretty disadvantaged, honestly. You had a huge glowing red point on your head.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this one though.
This is Glowtazor.
Oh, this is
sneaky.
Oh man, this boy smells bad.
So what? Did I just like miss?
My boy.
Miss what?
The skeletons?
Yeah.
Oh, the Skeletosaur was the one I called Papyrus back in the cave, who had the box with the dagger inside of it.
Oh, okay.
And then Genghis Khan and Marco Polo just have unique skeleton models. And I believe Sir Francis Drake's model is the same one that we saw briefly in the other game. And this is one of the mercenaries from the first game. There's models from the first game in here too.
Baseball shirt Drake.
That's his design pre-launch.
Oh, yes.
That was his original design. Was
Are
that
those
outfit?
flies part of his design?
I think those are just part of this map.
Oh, okay.
Stinky.
But yeah, no, he had that baseball shirt for most of development, and then it was changed to his final design kind of later on. They reference that shirt a lot throughout the series. He never wears it for a whole game, but he or characters around adjacent to him wear shirts like that.
They're comfy.
I like his bomber jacket outfit. He wears something similar to that for a little bit of one of the later games. Yeah, that's his outfit. Yeah, he's right over. Well, actually, that's not the same outfit. That's the outfit I think he's wearing during the like the meeting in the apartment or whatever. It says Borneo, but he's wearing blue over there. It's kind of a lie, actually. I can't believe they would lie to us like this. But yeah, that's about all there is to see on this one. The other cheats are self-explanatory. The zero gravity is the really goofy one that I wanted to show off.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Yeah.
It would make it very tough, but whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's definitely a sort of challenge run. Though you can also you can slap on tweaks. Put yourself in one of like the
You can't do both.
slap in slow mo. I'm not saying do this right now, but you could put on like slow motion, turn on infinite ammo, turn on no gravity, and dress up as like as the armored soldier or whatever, and suddenly you're playing a Space Marine game.
Yep.
Suddenly you have a Star Wars game. Wee! With the bomber jacket on and the MP40, you are basically a World War II you look like someone who should be fighting alongside B.J. Blazkowicz
You're
in the next
right.
Wolfenstein game. Wee! It is unfortunate. Obviously, they were not going to re-record every single Drake line in the entire game to match the skins you swap into, but I appreciate that they do at least mess with Donut Drake's voice a little bit. It's cute.
That's so fast.
Yeah, it's pretty quick when you turn on fast motion. Like I said, one thing that's neat about the Uncharted 4 is that in addition to slow motion, it has slow motion while aiming only. So the game's at normal speed until you aim, and then you can really line up your precise shots. But yeah.
Would you look at that?
For the non-pre-rendered cutscenes, you do the models do persist, so you can dress up as whatever you want.
I love it.
Whee!
He looks
This is a
like
fun
he's,
game.
Like doing like the park ladies speed walk, like the.
A little bit, yeah.
If I die, am I?
All right, what?
If I die, am I also zero gravity?
Why don't you find out?
No. Oh,
Yes!
yeah!
Every single thing, once it is freed from its initial scripting, if it's a physics object, it'll fly. Whee! Oof! Whee!
Beautiful.
Yeah, the train level with zero gravity is insane because there's so few weapons in the first place, and if they move at all, they fly. Like there could be weapons that are just like 1 inch off of the train, but you can't get to them because they're drifting off over there. Occasionally, you will knock somebody into the air, and like their physics will be dependent upon the train's speed naturally, right? Like, they don't just like get whipped away. But if there's something like one of the warning signs that's over the train or whatever, and it hits the body, then they get battered away. Or if they get interacted with by certain things, they can get thrown all over the place. It's pretty funny.
Wow!
Now, the bats didn't scare Aidan that time.
I'm going too fast.
You got spooked by those the first time. I know because I was editing that episode the other day.
I believe it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you freaking you tricked it out by doing that while shooting. He still has the gun in his hand. Oh, this is now a glitch run. We shouldn't even stop playing. Who knows what we'll discover?
No.
That is not good trigger discipline. He's pointing that right at the other Sully. Woohoo!
All right, that's pretty good to end out on, I think.
Yeah.
Did I miss that treasure before?
Is that a treasure? Looks like you missed it, buddy. Well, I guess go knock down that wall and get the treasure. You gotta go to your right. Or no, I guess it's the left now, isn't it? It's that door over there. Because the world's mirrored.
Oh, God.
Yeah, right there. I don't know if you have to beat the level for it to consider you to have gotten the treasure, but who cares? It'll be a spiritual victory. To your left.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Oh,
Did the game say that you like seek? Oh, I guess you have to hit up first, so they can realize that something's wrong. Yeah, there we go. Whatever.
That's odd.
Audible sigh. Sorry, I'm not sure how much of that bonus I'll now include since the footage is gonna be really screwed up. But oh well. I don't know how much of that I'll be able to include.
can I not shoot yet?
Nah, you gotta go. You gotta walk down here and meet Skeltazor.
Trail leads in here.
Come on.
You got fast motion on at least.
That is true.
Can you jump?
No.
Oh
Maybe
well.
I'm crazy,
You look so funny.
but it looks like
You
they all
walking.
killed each other.
Come on, Nate. You just...
Let's get going.
All right, now you can go get the treasure.
Oh, that's the wrong way.
Yep. It's still behind you. It doesn't mirror it that much.
Go on, get.
Shoot it. Bang, bang.
The last treasure of the run.
Ooh.
A belt. Ah, Nate needed a new belt buckle anyway. That's gonna be his belt buckle in 3. Hey everybody, future editing Jacob here again with a quick little message for you. During the original recording of this episode, I said some things about the future of the show and of the channel which are no longer accurate. Then I recorded a PSA making kind of a correction, and then in between me recording that PSA and this episode coming out, the correction became inaccurate. So here's take 3 of what's going on. Unfortunately, Uncharted 3 will not be releasing right away. It's probably gonna be like 3 weeks, maybe 4 before it gets started, and we're probably just going to maintain 1 video a week. Unfortunately, it's going to be difficult for me to maintain anything more consistent or frequent than that. I'll talk more about what's going on with the channel, what you can expect in the future in an update video that I'll hopefully get out pretty soon. But though there will be a bit of a delay, you can expect a playthrough of Uncharted 3, and also after that, a playthrough of Uncharted 4 in the future. Just might be a little bit longer than I was originally hoping for. Is that your clip? Or is that just wood? No, those are clips! You're using a... Oh, yeah, that was from the... I was gonna say that. The revolver doesn't have clips, but I guess the MP40 dropped them. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he threw them out to the side, but then it's... Yeah, there it goes. It's drifting off. Oh Whee! Yeah. Those are physics objects, too. Normally, they hit the ground and despawn pretty quick, but yeah. Wee-hee! Clip through the wall. Or did it bounce off the wall? Hard to tell. I couldn't tell if it clipped or bounced. Now, bullets, unfortunately, don't impact things once they're in the air, unless they're like the hard... Yes. Clips and bodies don't get impacted by bullets, unfortunately.
Oh well.
There we have it. That was it. You know what? If there hadn't been some difficulties along the way, it'd have all been perfect. It wouldn't have been a Research Runs playthrough.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, adios, everybody. We will all see you next time. Aidan and Joey, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed your journey through Uncharted 2 Among Thieves.
It was a fun time.
The menu is mirrored too, and I hate that. It messes with me so much.
Oh, I knew it didn't feel right.
It makes me deeply uncomfortable. Bye, everybody.